England's most infamous boxing rivalry. 1990, Chris Eubank delivers the most famous pugilistic quote in British boxing history.
I proved myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
Oh, God.
While Eubank sits to his back towards Nigel Benn, hoping not to incite a studio brawl. As Nigel scowls back like he's Don Corleone, expecting Chris to kiss the ring. Round one starts with Benn steamrolling at Chris, who skittishly stumbles around like a deer that just got hit by a Toyota. Nigel explodes with power shots, but Chris frantically bats him away like he just stumbled into a beehive. But Eubank quickly calculates distance better than Pythagoras by maintaining range and clipping Benn like some funky toenails. But Nigel continues instantly exploding like a virgin on prom night. Benn finally lands a flush shot that sends Chris backpedaling like Dennis Rodman getting back on defense. But the Jamaican native bounces back quicker than an AOL email, swarming the dipping Benn with a hailstorm of leather. Nigel then lands a stunner that shakes Chris like an Etch-a-Sketch. But Eubank responds with a barrage that has Benn's knees weak like SWV. The Dark Destroyer then swings the pendulum his way by landing more missiles than a game of Battleship. But Eubank suddenly connects with a cinder block that knocks the morning dew off Nigel's cabbage, before continuing to plaster Benn like some drywall. In another thrilling momentum swing, the Barbados descendant lands a hammer that jolts Chris across the floor like somebody pulled the emergency brake on the A-train. Benn continues pounding Eubank like a rare sirloin, before aiming his laser scope downstairs as he invests in the breadbasket like he's a Stelladoro stockholder, landing thunderbolts to the midsection that make Chris kneel over like he just ate a bad enchilada. In another shocking twist, Eubank connects with a stunner that resets Benn like a Windows 95 reboot. But Benn responds by landing a cinder block that drops Chris like he got hit by a tranquilizer dart. Eubank gets up but is instantly pounded out like Jenna Jameson on set, which forces Chris to go back to basics like he's dating a 6 and resume boxing, as he peppers Benn like a Caesar salad from the outside, landing a grenade that has Nigel stumbling around like he just left happy hour at TGI Fridays. Chris then rains down an unanswered 5-punch assault that leaves Nigel's limp body bouncing off the ropes like he's starring at Weekend at Bernie's, forcing the ref to finally stop the fight.